sorry if you can't really hear me, it's me, V. So this girl, tennille7, has the biggest nerve. The reason I didn't block her yet, and I'll explain the whole story after, but it's because, she was rude to my friend here, Logical. When I add her, no fake friends, I swear, don't even dare ask for stuff, because I swear. So, here's the story. So, basically, it all started out maybe several minutes, maybe 15 minutes ago or so. So I saw her status and it said some girl was calling her ugly, and words like that hurt. Doesn't matter, whatever. Moving on, yeah, that's her. But words like that hurt. It doesn't matter if it's just a word like ugly, it can seriously go really far. It honestly doesn't matter. And now that I'm recording, I guess it gives me a bigger chance to like expose her. So if you're a friend with her, I'm not saying that she's deserves everything bad, but she deserves to be reported and locked out, because that is extremely rude to call someone. And you took the side back. I love using that face, I don't know why. But I'm trying to talk quietly because we're supposed to be sleeping right now, but because I probably have insomnia or whatever, I'm staying up. My mom came home late, so I was waiting for her, but anyways, I know 11:47 is the time right now. But so I'll just leave you to the messages. So in case you guys probably don't know, but if you mess with my friends, it doesn't matter what, but if you mess with my friends or me, you're going down. But it gets even worse if you mess with my friends. So I wanted to start mysterious and kind of get her like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like, why, hello. I have something to discuss with you, if you don't mind. Fix that up there. So I wrote a little bit here. So I'm like, you may be confused, but you shouldn't be. I'm sure you were quite aware, especially when you find out. Tongue twisters. Be like, when you find out what I'm talking about, which I will tell you. You must have a big nerve to call a friend of mine ugly. It's a shame a lot of people know now. It's not easy to back out of things like this, I'm not trying to threaten her. I know I'm basically doing that, I guess, from a point of view from someone else, but if you bully my friends, you're seriously going down. Like, who the hell are you to do that? Like, there's no excuse for doing that. I don't care. Unless the other person was even rude or back, but she didn't do anything. I asked her, like, what happened between you guys. She's like, nothing. She's like a friend of my ex's best friend or something like that. Like, seriously. She has no nerve. She has a big nerve to call her that and has no reason to. I'm like, words like that hurt. Why be such a bully if she did nothing to you? There existed a thing known as the report button, She's not responding. Probably she's offline. And I'm like, you made a really bad choice and now you'll have to pay. Accuse me of anything you want. I don't even care. But if you mess with any of my friends, it's game over for you, hun. And I'm not trying to be rude and offend her, but seriously, if you have a nerve, honestly. I could go on, but I'd rather not waste my time. But then I'm like, let's just continue. Actually, I'm not wasting a lot of time because not a lot. But I'm like, I'm not trying to threaten you, but what do you expect when you bully someone? Did you actually think you'd get away with it? But this is serious, like, seriously, girl. And I'm like, did you actually, yeah. And I'm like, you have quite a nerve. And for your information, whenever you are willing to to be rude to me or my friend, we'll just add to the list of reports. I already reported her twice. So, yeah. Exposing the... if you have a nerve, you honestly have a very big nerve. I don't know what's up with her status. It's not my biggest concern. I will probably expose her to my status too. And she's pretty stupid, honestly. And if you do actions like that, you can say bye-bye. I'm not judging her based on anything. I'm not judging her on anything except for her actions. So in case you're like, oh, but are you judging her from like some, like, let's say, I don't know, maybe because you have some businesses or restaurants? No, I don't know who the hell she is. I just found out about her, honestly, that's wrong, and there's no excuse for what she did. Oops, glitch. It doesn't matter. You can't be like, oh, but she did something to me. She clearly told me, and I had a personal discussion with her before about like depression and stuff, because she was so yeah, but she wouldn't lie to me, and I know she wouldn't, so don't question me, y'all. But seriously, this girl has a really big nerve. I guess I'll end it here. Please report her, block her. If this is on Canada MSP, by the way, add me. And I guess that's it. VK Productions out for V Productions out. But first, I'll have her say goodbye. Oh, I'm also going to... Oh, P.S. I posted this on YouTube. I exposed you. Have fun. Alright.
Scan has completed.
Oh my god.
Warning. Universal Driver Updater has detected outdated drivers which need to be updated immediately. Click on Update All to get the latest drivers.
Finally. Okay, so she's saying bye, so bye, VK Productions out.